How you doing, guys? Stephen and Spencer from James Glen Car Sales with a walk round video of all the stock this week. Spencer's been busy.
Yep, bit of time.
But I think I bought the car of the show.
No.
No,
That's
okay.
Last.
Can you just see it in the corner of the frame?
I can't see it at all. It's great.
Just give the guys a little wee.
Oh.
Get another one.
Oh.
It's worth waiting on. Yes, that's a YouTube thing. Keeps you on the hook till the end. So back to more mainstream stuff. This is an Audi SQ5 diesel, 2015 with 55,000 miles. It's got a pan roof. It's got the bigger wheels. But more importantly, how many times has the guy serviced this?
So last order started since 2016. Every 5,000 miles since 8,000 miles it's been serviced.
If that's not proper old school care.
And it wasn't just oil, it was oil filter, fuel filter, carbon filter, pollen filter.
It has a folder like that. So guys, if you are in the market for a performance SUV, this may well be the one for you. So Cayman T was reserved for 2.5 weeks, and unfortunately the gentleman was unable to secure finance at the last throw of the dice. So it's back up for sale. So this is a 2019 Cayman T. So this is the one that's 20 millimeters lower, 30 kilograms lighter, mechanical limited slip differential, post active stability management, which is very, very hard to get on a standard 2-litre T, if at all. Post dynamic lighting system. It's GT silver, agate grey, or agate grey. I can never remember the name, but agate grey mirrors.
I say agate. It's
agate. All right, okay. Agate. We'll go with agate coloured wheels, mirror caps, and decals, and it's got the really, really cool retro seat fabric, and that fabric is wrapped on the Sport Plus seat, which is a fantastic sports seat, and we've also got the little nylon door pulls here as well.
Your pinstripe suit.
So Spencer said that looks like a pinstripe suit.
It does.
You're just ruining this car for me.
I'm not ruining it.
Ruining that interior. Anyway, moving on to another Porsche. I'm going to say it with the right number of cylinders. I'm sorry, that's a great car, but these are just better.
Yeah.
They just are. So this is a 981. Not that I'm biased, I'm on my second one. This one is agate grey.
Yes, it definitely is.
And it's got the Luxor interior, which, as you can see, is beige, but it's extended onto the leather. So it extended the leather onto the dashboard. It has bows. It has xenon headlights. The last service was at Porsche Perth, just
25 mile ago.
Yeah, I'm just going to switch that stereo off in case we end up getting nailed for copyright, because you never know. 22,000 miles, the last owner, for 5 years. It's got the upgraded 19-inch wheels, partially electric seats.
Upgraded PCM.
Yes, so you can get these with the screen, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's got nav, and it also doesn't necessarily mean that it's got Bluetooth streaming. So this is a lovely, lovely spec. It's about £7,000 worth of options.
Also has DAB, I found it yesterday.
Anything else?
Heated seats.
Heated seats. Really, really nice car, guys. As you can see, even the light lenses, because as these cars get older, they start to break down at the top of the light lenses. So these are all lovely and clean, which is indicative of a car that's been stored indoors. I'll be surprised if that's here. This in the next video, put it that way.
Surprised this is still here.
Yes, because this is one of our favourites. This is a 3-litre diesel 5 Series X-Drive with a tech pack and a Pro Pack.
Yes.
So it's got head-up display, wireless charging, the big brakes. It's got the optional 20-inch wheels, which are brand new, guys. They were replaced under warranty because the chap that we bought it from bought it as an approved used in October last year, and he just had the bit between his teeth. There was too many marks on the original wheels, so he eventually got a full, brand new, not refurbished, brand new set of wheels. I can only begin to imagine how much they were. Moving on the inside, we've got Harman Kardon. We've got the interior ambient lighting, heated steering wheel, full electric seats with lumbar adjustment. This is a nice place to be.
Very nice.
And they go like the wind, and they do 45 to the gallon. Probably more if you stick it in Eco Pro.
Yeah.
Mild hybrid technology as well, and I think that's one of the most, I think that's one of the biggest LCI upgrades I've seen is the front of
A front of a 5 Series.
which is a G30.
Is that a G30 or is that a 3 Series?
The G20 is a 3 Series.
Yeah, G30.
We were brilliant at the E's and the F's.
Not got the G's yet.
The G's were not just...
G's have to come.
So by the time this video is up, this may well be sold because we had a chap in looking at it during the week, but he wanted his good lady to come and see it. Katie came and seen it today. She's gave Dominic the thumbs up, but Dominic's on a whiskey tour. Come on, Dominic. We need... Get in there. Let's get that deposit left. Yep. Anyway, if it's not sold, this is sapphire blue with pebble and agate grey interior. 67,000 miles. It's a oh, by the way, guys, the Boxster's a manual as well.
It is.
This is a 2.7 manual. Has Porsche warranty until July. So if you wanted to extend the warranty, you don't need to pay for an expensive 111 check and fix all the little niggles. You can just continue that on, and you can warrant these up until they are 15 years old, so you'll be able to warrant this one up until 2028, sorry.
Sure.
I'm losing my decades here.
Yeah.
It's just had its big 12-year service, which is expensive.
As we know.
As we know, because this is like the second. We never paid it. The family that we bought it from had it coming round, so it was serviced, then driven straight from Porsche Perth to here. And while it was in, they managed to negotiate new headlights under warranty.
How do I manage that?
Because as we were mentioning earlier on, the lacquer can start to break down, and they managed to get a set of headlights that to contribute about £300, but they still managed.
£150 a headlight?
That's not bad.
No.
That was probably just the labour to fit them.
Probably.
Which is hilarious because they pop out from up here. So this is a literal star of the show. But not as much of a star.
No, this was the star of the show. Let's be put the corner. It's like, all right, fair. Because
it's now sold. Reserved at this point in time. Customer's not seen it. It will be flying up next week for it. We've got a few bits and bobs to do to it. Got a new exhaust to fit because some of the seals, some of the seam welds on the back silencers has rusted and it's not repairable. So a new system. We tried to get a standard one for it, but they are now unobtainable. So Scorpion system it is. We've got Stephen from the aircon guy coming out to redo the aircon and service at Renault. I think that's about it. And then it'll be good to go. So yeah, this probably sold. Will we do that now or?
Do that last.
Do that last. Okay.
We'll get waiting.
Golf GTI Club Sport, which literally I can't understand why this car's still here.
I took a phone call on this afternoon. The guy went, "Why have you still got this?" I was like, don't know. It's just, of all the ones that would be here last, I think it would be this one.
Some cars just leave a scratch in my head. Maybe I'm beginning to think it's because it was a Channel Island. Was it a Channel Islands car, Guernsey car?
So the owner went to Guernsey with it, came back from Guernsey with it for a year or so,
yep.
And then that was it.
So, because when you check it, it says first date of registration in the UK 2018, but it's 2016. So I don't know if that's maybe spooking people, but condition's perfect, history's perfect, bar 1 year because it done no miles. Pirelli P0 tyres all round. It's got the right wheels. That's subjective, I suppose. It's got Bresca wheels. The Alcantara steering wheel was perfect when it came in. We didn't need to clean the life out it. I would never have one of these with a DSG because I think the manual's the one to go for.
How's a manual?
No, sorry, I wouldn't go for a DSG car. It would have to be a manual. So anyway, guys, that one's now reduced to 22,995. This is our Discovery 5 R-Dynamic SE D300 van. So yeah, this is a van, believe it or not. Very, very, in fact, we know what the back of them looks like. This 2023, 19,000 miles, one owner from new, VAT qualifying, now 49,985. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to mention the price in every car.
You need to mention the price. You need to remember the prices.
I know. BMW i5. This is the fast one. This is an M60.
M60.
Which is 600 horsepower, but if you pull the paddle, you get 10% extra.
So 660.
660 horsepower. It's got the Bell & Wilkins audio. It's oxide, which I really, really like Oxy. That when me and Julie were looking for a 3 Series, that was one of my preferred colours.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on the inside of it, Spencer?
Not a fan. Too much ambient light.
The ambient lighting's wild.
The sound system's incredible. I like your steering wheel, but it's just the ambient lights everywhere, and there's haptic buttons on the doors, and you don't feel the haptic buttons. Your memory seat button's a haptic button now.
Is it really?
Yes, and you unlock for the door.
Yeah. It's a big change from the old 5 Series.
Yeah.
In the old
fact
5
that
Series.
they're redesigning the whole model range after they get it their knees says it all.
Yeah, and it's huge.
It's, well, look at the camera, you can't see, but that makes it go for that pole.
If you stand here and look at that in front of that Discovery 5, that'll give you an idea of just the
size of the bonnet.
Yeah. Look how big the bonnet is compared to the windscreen.
I know. I actually look how much of the windscreen you can see out. Look at how black's around.
Yeah. So so that is our EV, and that's our only EV in stock.
Yeah. Moving on.
Moving on. Yeah, let's not dwell. The car for everything. Mark 7.5 Golf R. Estate. White. No mods. Completely standard car. The 7.5 comes with your Discovery nav, front back parking sensors, heated seats.
Everything we need actually.
Even radar cruise. All good to go. Matching Goodyears all round. Service history's all up to date. And that one is
20,485.
Thanks, Spencer. This came in just 2 days ago. These are super popular.
Yeah.
BMW 220i Grand Coupe.
Yep.
So pillarless doors. I really like the layout of the back lights on these.
Yeah, it's quite smart. It all goes out the boot.
Really cool. I like these wheels.
Nice.
These don't have the same seats as a 1 Series.
We don't know.
No, that's a shame because the new style 1 Series.
55 does.
Yeah, I've just noticed that. So half leather on the inside, high beam assist, which you'll probably have to pay BMW to use.
So it's got memory seats, wireless charging, hardware cabin, reverse camera. With the steering wheel?
Yes, well remembered.
Yeah. That was one thing the previous owners. Every car has to have memory seats because he's quite tall, she's quite short.
Yeah.
He's like, so just to have the key and it moves before I get in.
Grant, wasn't it? No.
Brett.
Sorry, Brett. He was a big guy, big gent. He's a big gentle giant. Well, I don't know if he's gentle, but he's a big giant anyway. And Brett, if you're watching the video, hope you're having a dram this weekend. He certainly planted the seed for me. So this is Adolf the Golf. This is our courtesy car. So if you ever need to be kept on the road if your car's in for warranty, yeah, that's it. Moving on to the inside, we've got M6 is sold. This is it's just a matter of time before this goes.
Yeah, this is getting a really good bit of interest.
BMW 435i, so we have the N55 engine, which is essentially a detuned M2 engine.
Yep.
Sounds fantastic, 320 horsepower, not bad in fuel. But here's the cool things about it. It's a Grand Coupe, so you've got, just as we mentioned earlier, we've got the pillarless doors. I can't open the boot because it's too close to the wall, but this opens as a hatch. So you've got a nice big opening in the back, so if you've got like a young family with prams, and the saloon is too small in the back, but you don't want to pay for the touring tax, then these, or you don't want an estate car for that matter, these are a really, really good compromise.
Aye, really, really good.
And it's got Hammond Cardan, heated seats, pro nav, and it's only done 50,000 miles.
And memory seats.
And memory seats, thanks Spencer. Focus ST, so we're kind of, the body shop that we use, Greg over at Brownsburg Body Shop can't do this car for us until the 28th, which is like another 14 days away. So it's offered for sale at trade at 8,250 because we need to do the back wheel arches on it because it's beginning to bubble.
Mega car, but apart from that, like,
Stealth.
I drove this back to the customers and you can't fault it. It's tight as anything.
Very recent Goodyear all round, full Ford service history, full leather, Recaros, electric seats. The only issue with it, if you can bring the camera down here, is the back arches are just beginning to bubble there. And we need to get them done properly, and we can't get them done for 2 weeks. So in the meantime, it's offered for sale at a trade price of 8,250.
So what about your to the corner?
Oh, of course, these are now for sale. That's right. I was trying to, I'm not trying to sell.
Try not to accept it.
So because of that, these are now for sale. because can't keep everything. This is an AutoZam AZ1, 1993, 78,000 miles, and it does that. In fairness, it is such a unique little car. Steel tub chassis, so very, very stiff. Handles amazing. Steering feel is literally up there with a 997 GT3. I'm not kidding. You can feel the texture of the road through your fingertips. Mid-engine, turbocharged, revs to 9,500 revs. Find another one. And if you are the shy retiring type, it's probably not the car for you. Because every time you get out, there's people like, what is that?
Well, the doors don't help.
No, they don't, that's right. The other one, the Suzuki Cappuccino, pretty heartbroken to sell that, to be honest, because I really, really love that wee car, but the simple reason is it's just not getting used, and with the Z3M Coupe now here, it's going to get used even less. I enjoyed driving that when I wanted something older, cooler, classic kind of vibe about it. It is rust-free. I've done a few wee bits to it. Gas coilovers, the wee apron in the front, a Bluetooth stereo with nicer speakers, proper turbo back stainless exhaust. It sounds great. It looks mega, and it's a convertible. So, but yeah, 13,985 for that one, and 20 for that, and yeah, you'll never find another pair like it. And it'd be cool if someone bought both of them.
It would be.
Get them together.
Yep.
They could be friends forever. What have we got next? BMW 320 diesel X-Drive in Portimao with the 19-inch wheels, diamond cut. We've just had all the wheels fully refurbished. They are wrapped with matching Pirelli P0 tyres. Now this has got some nice bits on it.
That spec is mega.
So keyless,
Yep.
X-Drive, heated steering wheel, Harman Kardon audio. Jeez, let's get heads-up display as well.
Heads-up display, wireless charging, power tailgate, adaptive suspension.
Oh, right, okay. Does that not mean I'll have an MDiff as well?
Should do, yeah.
Yeah. But it's only done
41, just over 41.
42,176 miles. This is the car the way it came in. It's got the little front apron on the front and the boot spoiler on the back, sun protection glass. That is a really, really good package.
Yeah.
And 50 odd to the gallon, 4-wheel drive, lovely spec.
Ultimate daily. I know we like a 3 litre, but that's hard to. The spec of that, you wouldn't get a 3 litre.
No. Now you're looking at probably another $4,000 on top
At
to
least.
go for a 3 litre. Well, ready now?
It's crap here.
So guys, this is here because of the 106. So,
Because of the Clio.
sorry. So this is here because of the 182, and lads seen that we were quite, had a bit of an appetite for older cool stuff. Got in touch, sent us some pictures, and of course I said yes, we will have it. Cards on the table. I just hope I haven't bought another miniature Kloss. I know if you know what Kloss is. Kloss was a project car that I bought 3 years ago, and we lost an absolute fortune on it because we had to spend to get the car right. It's now gone. As much as I would love to have kept it, I don't need another older 911 with all the associated running costs. So this is not exactly a turnkey car. We've got to bleed up the cooling system. What else? The bodywork looks good on the camera. Now, don't get me wrong, I would say, how would you grade that, Spencer?
It's a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Aye.
It's been the prep work's been fine, but it just needs a bit of finishing. It's a bit orange peely in areas. However, that being said, the underside is exceptional, and I would always rather have a car that was good in the underside and an okay on the top, because the coloured stuff's easier to fix than brown stuff underside. It doesn't have any service history. It was originally a Guernsey car. I can confirm that later. So it was first registered in the UK in 2020. It was also a competition car 3 times. So there was obviously an awful lot of people wanted to own it. So we've always been a wee bit careful when buying cars that have been sold as a competition car for various reasons. So we had the car up in the ramp, checked it all over thoroughly before we bought it just this morning, and I'm delighted to report the underside of the car is absolutely fine. We've just got these few small jobs to sort out. So it's probably not going to be ready for sale for a couple of weeks, maybe 3. But yeah, it's cool. All that stuff aside, when is the last time you've seen one?
Oh, never.
And is that not the best colour to have them in?
Yeah.
It really is. Should we give it a little start just to finish off the video?
We should. Keys in the cupboard.
Keys in the cupboard. Don't die on me before the end of the video, Spencer.
No, I'm fine. I'm surviving.
Loving it. Did you look out that yellow tag?
Look at the yellow tag. Car.
Probably better standing at the back.
Yeah, actually.
Brum brum. So, in true 90s Peugeot style, you need to lock it and unlock it first.
This is all side.
This reminds me of being back in Low Waters Road. Honestly. Ready? Oh man, Strathy Park all over again. Who remembers Strathclyde Park? It's such a crisp. It almost sounds, as I said earlier, it sounds like a caterum.
Aye.
Yeah, definitely reminds me of Low Waters Road when it was. In fact, this should have a cat.
It should do.
It should have a cat. So guys, that brings us to the end of the walk around video, just to give you guys a little idea of what's going on here at the garage, what we've got, and I've sort of, oh yeah, 11,995 for this. And if I've missed some other prices, I'm sorry, it's old habits. On the website, as Spencer said, there'll be a link to the website in the description below. And yeah, the video up there you can click on, have a look at. And as always, please consider subscribing, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.